Been to Hong Kong.
No, actually, no, I'm not. So if you are Tianlong, and your brother is Jinlong, you are the god of the skies, he is the god, I believe, of the water. Who is the god of escalators and people movers?
That would be, actually, I would not know.
I'm gonna make a guess, it would be So Long.
Yes, I guess So Long is away this entire weekend. Otherwise, those escalators and elevators might actually work. Burn! Burn!
Burn! 7,000 people don't sound fun anymore, does it, fucko?
I'm not blushing, it's those lights, that's what it is. So, indeed, some of you who have seen my wine streams have met Tianlong. He has his own stream, as a matter of fact. It's Grumpy Stream because he's old and grumpy and everything.
It's actually really fun, man.
Oh, I love watching his Grumpy Stream because he gets on his Grumpy Stream and says, "Oh, I am an old grumpy dragon, and I am grumpy and everything," and then he starts chowing down on sake, and by the end of it, he's like purring like a kitten, and it's all
Fake news, Photoshop, you didn't hear it.
Video, internet.
Who saw this grumpy dragon on stage last night doing his martial arts routine? I would now like to give you the conversation from our ninja team directly before he went up on stage. He's gonna break everything.
Did you know that they were taking bets down there on what I would break first?
Okay.
Dude, I was the bookie.
Jew! Asian!
That just means you need a calculator.
We need to start a fund together.
What, racist and more racist? What? Guys, we're not racist, we're assholes. There's a difference.
Really? I thought they were the same thing.
He's got a point.
But they were taking bets down there, and there was something to the effect of, there was a side bet made on not what I would break first, but who I would kill first, and it so just happened that you were the closest within my reach.
I'm flattered. Thing is, I was in the front row, and what I'm seeing is tables, chairs, forests of microphone stands, instruments, and this guy's up here doing that Taekwondo Fu of his, and kicking and spinning, and I'm sitting there going, "That insurance, that's it, we're done."
Did you just say Taekwondo Fu?
Well, whatever the,
Chow Man Young.
yes, the Chow Yun Fat,
Chop Suey Murder.
the Hum Sum Go.
Some guy? Some young guy?
Some young guy, yes, some young guy. I don't know why, but all of this sounds like you could find it at Panda Express.
Oh, Panda Express is serving hookers now.
Actually, Panda's Express serves fresh maple syrup from the tap.
Where's Panda's?
Somebody's gone to get him, it looks like.
He was running a panel.
So I understand that Tianlong apparently... Oh, there he is! Hi, Pandas! Oh, he's gonna pay us, hi! Thank you, he pays for jokes about us. That's a Canadian! I'm sorry, buddy.
Did you make fun of my country? Yes, and he's sorry about it.
Yep.
I'm sorry you had to make fun of my country. Here is 20 Canadian dollars, equal to 15 of your dollars. I'm sorry it wasn't enough.
Actually, did you see the Canadian lumberjack that was going around yesterday?
What?
There was a Canadian lumberjack who had dressed himself up in the full traditional Canadian uniform.
How'd he get past the border?
He said that he was moving in on, cheap real estate. You wouldn't believe what it's like up there. But the guy basically had made a dedicated Tim Hortons run 30 minutes outside of the city of Pittsburgh, came back and started throwing Timbits at everyone in the lobby and kept on apologizing when he hit someone.
You son of a bitch, my fat ass didn't get any. I thought you liked me. I want a cream.
I just had it was Canada Day. Canada Day 8, 2 days ago? Yes?
Yesterday.
It was Canada Day, and we did offer a nod and salute to our friends in the North, America's hats, on the occasion of the 150th Canada Day, I believe, yes?
Yes, that is right. We are
Did you just
150.
call them North America's hat?
Well, aren't they?
What the fuck, dude?
I thought-
It was their day.
No.
Dude, I thought you were on boxers.
No, that's Mexico. We're in the middle. We're
So
Canada's
you're-
t-shirts.
So you're the fat guy belly?
Oh my God, Florida makes so much sense right now.
So you're saying America's Jewish? Oh, I mean, sorry.
You know, they cut a lot of it off. That's the problem.
We cut it so it looks bigger. We can lie to you all we want. Had to cover the baldness, cut it so it looks bigger, more money because we don't like you.
I have a question.
Sure.
When you do all that cutting stuff, you must have some left over.
Absolutely, you turned it into a wallet. If you rub it, it's a briefcase.
No. Let's go this way. I was going to ask if that's where lox comes from.
If you're gonna bring bagels, you gotta bring some smear. The worst part is I have a terrible Jewish impersonation. It's just a high-pitched voice talking about money. It's retarded. Oh God, I need to get the money out of the account right now. I was trading pork bellies and all of a sudden I realized I can't eat that meat. This is what we do at work. You guys are assholes.
Shema Israel Adonai Le'olam.
I can translate for him. God, Oakley has a huge cock. Alright, good. Now I know how to get blind people into bed.
We also know how to get Lauren to leave the stage. I was just thinking, now that Big's up here, I could be a real total dickhead. Wait a minute, wasn't that the Kage sign?
Kage and dickhead are synonymous.
Yeah, that's the same goddamn shit! I could really piss off Big. I could sing the Singaporean national anthem. Okay, all right. Okay, Big. Ready? Keep up, ready? Mari kita rakyat Singapura sama-sama menuju bahagia. Cita-cita kita yang mulia berjaya Singapura. Is he doing the cockies and asshole thing again? That's what I figured. I'll stop, Nick. I'll stop. I'm sorry.
This is how we torture all our blind people. We only hire them as comedians. Please fucking help us. We're not that funny, but rapid hand movements are great.
By which we mean masturbation.
Legitimately, there was a point where we were backstage and we had to tell each other, all right, guys, saying the word masturbation 20 times in a row was only funny to like 5 of us.
Until we met Ben.
Until
It's like jerk off, jerk off, jerk off, jerk off, jerk off, jerk off.
we just talked about that.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Blowjob, 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 blowjob. Oh yeah. Blowjob, blowjob.
No. Okay, where are my blind people? No. It's this. You gotta use the tongue too. Thank you. Tongue action, dude. Tongue action. Thank you.
Okay, wait. Now I'm curious. Excuse me. Teeth brushing. Teeth brushing. Blowjob.
Hey, Ben, can we get hygienic together?
One of these days, he is going to punch my face through the back of my head, and I won't blame him.
No. He's gonna punch your face in the back of the. That's the sign for whatever the fuck you just said. That's holy shit. You can get away with anything. Like, no, that's the sign for that. Yeah, fuck you. I ran you over with my car because that's what AstroTurf means.
You're too quiet.
You guys were having so much fun torturing Mick over there.
We're drunk!
Yes, funny that. Wouldn't that be nice if... you're getting particularly...
Oh, where it's been.
Is that another bottle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Both?
No, I could actually open this.
This one tastes like cheap shit. Alright, here we go.
Really?
Oh wait, no, it is far too young for the likes of me.
You're just gonna let that slide, huh, guys? When I say it, I get in trouble, but when he says, oh, he's Asian, that's normal.
Oh yeah, Asian.
You threw it across the fucking stage.
Actually, I want to see. I have a little experiment over here. I want to see this right now. Pick. What would the sign for Asian be? I want to see. Asian. So you spell out the A in the gin. You sure you're not pulling at the side of your eyes or pulling a calculator out?
Hold on. Jew gets this, but he gets some nice hand motion? You look like you're casting a spell for him. Okay, I feel better.
Wait, so Asians apparently put on mascara? Wait,
Very pointy mascara.
Yes, very pointy mascara too. Well, I mean, at least the Asian side wasn't like starting to eat a bowl of rice or anything.
I figured calculator.
Are you done with that thought, yet?
Calculator?
Are you having trouble popping off? Well, looking at you, I would doubt it, but...
You'd like to do it yourself.
Well, you see, that's
No.
Western technology, and I fear that, if you give it to an Asian, it will just, we don't need to repeat
You'll
what happens
computerize it.
Here we are back in the wild with the cockroach. His arms are so weak. It's why he runs convention to compensate. Biggest in America in every regard, but one.
But one.
He drains it slowly into the bottle and...
Did you just break the cap?
Nothing.
Does this happen to you often?
No, we're just don't worry about it.
Are you putting it between your legs?
No, because I happen to like
You
things
can
that-
take in all of that? This explains quite a bit.
We were talking about Judaism, weren't we?
You circumcised the wine! You unholy the holy water!
Here, souvenir. Give me this thing.
Did you just throw the wine's foreskin at the crowd?
I think I did.
It's a traditional Jewish tradition.
Oh wait, I know what I'll do. I'll just push the rest of the cork down into the bottle.
No!
All right.
We remember what happened with the breadcrumbs yesterday, right?
What the fuck?
You don't know the breadcrumb story.
I don't know
Tell the breadcrumb story.
The breadcrumb story? How, when Kage was drinking his wine on stage and there were fucking breadcrumbs everywhere?
I am so sorry.
I practically tripped over this giant bread dick that was on the floor.
My bread had a baby! If you don't get the joke, why weren't you in our stand-up?
Wait, you're saying that the bread gets more action at Anthrocon than we do?
Put this in your mouth and shut up.
Stop making us remember our discounts.
What?
I don't even know what word I was trying to
Something
say.
about...
Did you just have a Jewish moment? And
totally did.
Did you ask for a discount?
Yes.
On what?
Who cares?
You're right, I'm Asian.
You can find the discounts, I just use them.
Actually, that's the worst two people that could do business together is a Jewish person and an Asian person, because one's trying to save money, the other's trying to keep it.
Oh shit! Kage, what time is it? Are we off stage?
I'm going to fuck you up.
And just like that, they're going to sign off the paperwork where
I'm going to fucking sue you. Where's my lawyer? Get up here. I need a lawyer. The only way to fight that is with a proper Philadelphia lawyer. We happen to have one here. Hey, Audie, you got another one of these sound dicks?
No wonder you like putting it close to your mouth.
Here, have the sound deck while I looks at another one. Who are you?
A man who has lost complete control of his life.
Oh, very kind chairman.
Not yet.
Keep screwing. Come on, this is a
So
workout. Keep screwing.
this is what I have to ask. Why do we keep getting like old, like pudgy, disheveled old men like on stage rather than like young strapping guys?
Let's beat the shit out of him. Hold on. I'll beat the shit out of him. You tell me how far I can go before I'm in trouble.
Watch your
I'm
bottle,
saying
watch your
nothing.
bottle. I'll hold this, you hug the lady.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh,
Gian, you're such a whore.
that's right, love his ankles. Love them!
Okay, I couldn't see what was going
Oh,
on.
no, who cares what we couldn't see?
Okay,
is what
from this angle.
You stay right there. Your entertainment no longer matters. You hug more. Hug him. Hug him. Oh,
Don't you go shooting me the claw. Careful, don't slip up here.
Oh, we're gonna die. Were you just doing one-arm push-ups?
You can do those, can't you?
Show off.
Wait a
for the
minute.
crowd.
Actually, show off over here. It's a little wet over here.
They can't see it because of the. Oh, we still have TVs up here.
Actually, wait. I got a question. You showed me how to basically kick the teeth in on somebody alkali size. Are you able to show them how to do that? Are you able to? I'm gonna move this out of the way. Just look around, make sure there's
You
no.
look padded. Beat the shit out of me.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Alright, so you wanted a martial arts demonstration, is that what you're saying? Oh, to kick the teeth out of someone like Alkali, right?
Go for it.
Hey, look, a penny!
Alright, he knows my weakness. Currency.
Stop it. There we are.
I like how he was frantically searching for the mouth dick.
Well, you know, Asian and all. Mr. Barrister, my understanding is that you were kind of compelled to come here to Anthrocon by the whole of furry fandom. Am I correct?
I was actually very frightened. I didn't say yes. I'd wake up tomorrow with just like 1,000 fursuiters lining the street in front of my house, staring with the unblinking eyes.
Blink now, they're very expensive.
That does not make it better. I do want to say one thing. It has been very nice to watch Dr. Kage and the Jews sit up here and jerk each other off.
I find it extremely refreshing that they actually have someone that is decent on stage versus the rest of us.
You have never met a lawyer before, have
You say that like that's a bad thing.
Oh, Vic, what is lawyer? Lawyer. It's L and I'm taking your money.
you? It looks slightly like you're loading a gun.
I thought
That's exactly what I saw. I thought he was gonna kill himself.
it was like, here is my lawyer gun, and now you're all dead. Bang!
I've just been handed something. Yes, would you please stand up, Mr. Barrister? Would you please? Watch your step; it's a little wet for some. Dude, you have got fursuit paws on.
We're not gonna talk about
He
that.
has got we got him.
I was wearing the head for like a minute, and then I took it off and said, "How are you guys not dead?" And then I see a fursuiter with a goddamn wine bottle in his mouth, and I thought, "How is he not dead?"
How do you know I'm not dead on the inside?
I know all about your inside.
You wouldn't know, it didn't go far enough in.
This started out as such a classic thing.
I am getting discovered.
Mr. Barry, there are two things I should like to gift you with on behalf of Anthrocon and its attendees. The first is we have our various fursuit badges, and we had the various species made up. We already gave away one that said badger, so we have one made up that says Anthrocon fursuit lawyer. I hope that's okay. And this was actually a gift on behalf of the German contingent from Anthrocon. Yes, considering your recent position, and which they're very, very pleased that you were able to take this position, we're going to give you the only version of the legalized awoo. I don't want to like reach for your crotch suddenly.
Reach for it, reach for it. Just put it in his crotch.
It's okay, I was drinking with the Germans last night.
You were drinking the You're a pro if you were drinking the Germans last
I
night.
woke up this morning and looked at the ceiling and said to myself, the last thing I remember is a large German man saying, "Hop up here."
Night Fox. That's Night Fox. Yeah.
And then this morning, when I ran into the same gentleman saying, "You should come to Berlin."
That's Night Fox.
No.
Well, the thing is, the only one here that can basically outdrink the Germans is sitting to my right. Now listen, this man here, once while driving in northern Michigan, saw a sign that said, "Drink Canada dry," so he tried it.
So that's where it all goes, to the top hat.
That's where his spare liver is kept.
Oh, right. So if
But it's got a bunch of money in my liver is full of money.
You're Jewish, remember?
Scalpel. You're a doctor.
All right. Hang on, I got it right here.
Really?
Yes.
Well, this is took a conversation for the
that's your phone, that would be Asian. Oh, that's a cork.
No. This is gonna get wild. Oh my God, it looks like a pig's tail. Or a duck's cock. Too many of you got that joke.
That's the problem.
Too fucking many of you got that joke. And if you're legitimately laughing, wow.
The alkali, here's the tip, by the way. So Nick, show us again, what is blowjob? Okay. So what would noodle job be? So if I was like, what is noodle job? Yeah, that's about what it looks like.
I completely missed that. Do that one more, Nick? What?
Noodle job. He's basically saying,
That was like literally how they make noodles in the Panda Express down the road over there. Actually, that's pretty accurate.
Panda Express doesn't make their noodles. They're pretty sure they grow on trees. That's not real food. It's basically carcinogens and nice packaging.
yeah.
In other words, it's made in China.
You heard it from the horse's mouth here, folks.
He's a dragon.
Did you just call me a horse?
Well, I've heard you call it goat beef.
Did you just assume my species?
I'm sorry. I am species insensitive again, Mr. Goat. I did not mean to,
Noodle lives matter.
See, there's a reason I called him that. You guys remember last year when somebody was trying to market Chinese knockoff fursuits? Okay, for those of you who don't know, a Chinese distributor was marketing fursuits. They would take a picture of a well-known fursuit, like, telephones, yes, telephone, and they would say, dragon suit, and they would have the tiny print, actual design may vary. Well, they had a picture of Tian Long, and it was costume, goat.
I actually had an identity crisis for that. They called me a dragon, a goat, a chamois,
Shambao.
oh, chamois, yes, a chamois. And then they also called me a horse as well. And to be quite honest, when I had first been notified that I had my mugshot up on this Chinese website, I was kind of tempted to place an order just to see if I would get anything, and if I did, how much of a pizza it would look like if I spread it on the ground. I never did, because a few seconds later it was replaced by an image of like a steamed dumpling, and they said, Chinese dragon may not be exact size as ordered.
So, Mr. Barrister, you are a Philadelphia lawyer. Can you explain to us that terminology if it does not necessarily mean a lawyer who lives in Philadelphia?
It really just kind of means a lawyer who's a real asshole. Exactly. Now, it's supposed to be a very good, very high-priced attorney who pays a lot of attention to detail. I use it because I work in Philadelphia. I am a horrible lawyer, guys. This is just further proof of my poor decision-making. This is how my career ends.
So I have to ask right now, if there is a Philadelphia lawyer, and in your opinion that's like, super, super high class, what other, insert state here lawyer would you consider them to be the worst?
Who the fuck just said furry lawyer?
No, I'm gonna have to go with Denver, Colorado lawyer. Just based off of some recent legal letters I've seen.
Oh, wait, those aren't lawyers, though.
Do we dare go there?
Heard that Boozy was actually able to...
That's Mr. Boozy.
Mr. Boozy was able to out-drink alkali.
I did not out-drink him. I just stayed in the room drinking after he left.
I had to go to a prior drinking engagement.
My whole life is a prior drinking engagement.
Your soul is a prior drinking engagement. You're a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer, what soul?
And I'm not sure if Mr. Boozy has sort of realized it yet, but literally conventions are formed out of prior drinking engagements. This is literally how it all started. When some guy had a prior drinking engagement, and it was like a room party of like 6 people, and that 6 people brought 6 other people, and then suddenly it became Anthrocon.
Anthrocon started as a bar.
Now you have suddenly caused me to think of something. Degreed professional, handsome features, poor decision-making skills, pitiful alcoholism. This man is fully qualified to chair this convention.
And he's from Philly.
Thank you, good night.
Sit down! Oh, you're right. Yeah, me neither. It's got... I don't know. Help us out.
What am I, Asian?
Nothing. And incidentally, I was...
It's official, run.
Let's get out of here.
I might have almost fallen over there.
I was also reading up. Okay, having been communicating with this fine gentleman, I began to realize that there were some things I did not know. For example, correct me, upon the receipt of your Juris Doctorate, which basically means, that's Latin for I have
professional
paper on my wall. Yep. You are then known as Mr. Badger Esquire. Is that true?
No, you can't use the term esquire until after you pass the bar exam.
Oh, so once you pass the bar exam, you become Esquire, because once you pass the bar exam, you get a lifetime subscription to Esquire magazine. Is that how that works?
Well, no, you pass the bar exam and decide you're a complete and total asshole who is very pretentious, and then you start using the term esquire.
Yep.
And you over the subscription to Esquire magazine.
Excellent. Yep.
No, he did not.
He's right there. It's okay, we'll hold him for you, all right?
I hear he catches pretty well.
You know, there's this little story written once called The Devil and Daniel Webster. You should read it someday. Hey! Oh, never mind. You're qualified.
He's good.
Yeah, because I
He
know
can legal the shit out of that flask. You realize that, right? He now legally represents that flask, and he will defend his client with his life.
Or his liver.
What's the difference?
I do admit, drinking with this gentleman, I'm sitting in the room and a bunch of people are stopping, refusing my drinks. This guy's like, bring it, bitch. Like, oh, I will. And 5 minutes later, I'm like, shit. I have a challenger. Player 2 has entered the arena. I know what I'll do, I'll hit on his boyfriend.
He walks in with a bottle of gin and says, "This is the best gin I've ever had." It looked like ethanol.
No, it was.
And it tasted like, the smell of Neosporin? It tasted like Neosporin smells. And as I'm sitting here drinking this, he's looking at the poor young attorney who texted me out of the blue and said, "I want to go to a furry convention." He's looking at the attorney and he's going, "So, do you want to come back to my room?"
For a drink, from something other than a bottle.
Really, because when I told him to knock himself out, I'm pretty sure I heard you say, "with your dick."
I don't know, which might have been from him attempting to swing it at the guy's head, and then Alkali fell over, hit his head on the wall, and he was the one knocked out.
Dude, that's how I gained my comedy prowess. Concussions.
I just had this mental image of this fellow sauntering up to somebody in the bar, you know, like, would you like to go to my room and have me depose you? Is that like lawyer foreplay? Is that what you do?
No.
I'm telling you, you got fursuit paws. Look.
For long.
He's got jail?
No.
I'm not staring at your
No,
ass.
no,
I'm
no.
First stage
I was going to
is
ask
no
you, I decided no.
The first stage is denial, always.
Once again,
Show it off.
when you went to law school, did this ever cross your mind?
Never.
Once.
The lawyer got more applause for showing his bum than the noodle track.
Yep.
Well, I trust me.
You guys are sick.
Every morning I wake up and say, that $160,000 I spent on law school was well worth it because the furries like me.
Hold on, Ronnie. I'm sorry, Tianlong.
What's that?
Are you really surprised? You showing your ass to the audience is one thing, it's beautiful. Most of the people out of here for once want to fuck a lawyer.
As opposed to being fucked by a lawyer.
So I must ask, when you sort of speak amongst your fellow lawyers, you use a thing called lawyer slack, right? Is that correct? You use something like lawyer slack?
Yeah, it's a secret lawyer chat room. It's about 300 to 400 verified attorneys all across the country, and what we do is we spend all day talking about you assholes.
Is there porn on it?
Pardon?
Is there porn?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. Legal porn.
Because now I
No,
want-
just porn.
Okay, do you have any, like, pictures of Judge Judy naked?
No.
I want to go back here. What the fuck is legal porn?
Judge Judy naked?
Generally, it's a settlement check.
Now, you came to this convention in company of another professional, and you had playfully told me that you called him Captain Eyebrows.
Captain Eyebrows, who has caught his flight back to Massachusetts. Yeah, there's no way the man doesn't spend at least an hour in the bathroom every morning grooming his eyebrows.
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, Captain Eyebrows, that's cute. I saw the guy last night, I'm like, dude, whoa! It's like Groucho Marx, for God's sake, whoa! It's true! It's like a Jewish shark, you went, there you go.
But they're immaculately groomed. I mean, they're salt and pepper hair. When he posted his first picture in the lawyer chat, about 40 straight male lawyers across the country went, "We fuck him?"
And didn't he have an adorable reaction when he found out there were, what was it, straight females that were amongst our community?
There are. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, sorry, go on.
Because wasn't it at the bar last night that we had, a couple of strapping young females? Actually, don't we have one of them back there? Oh no, she's right there!
Yes, okay, we played with Dick, we had to make her do something now. How would one say, I can't. I'm sorry, my father was a Southern gentleman.
Yes, you can.
That is totally not an appropriate chant for a furry convention. I heard you, motherfucker.
I'm physically incapable. My father was a Southern gentleman. He would rise to the grave and eat my brain if I were to make poor Lauren say like blowjob, blowjob, blowjob over and over and over again. She's smart.
I love that every time she finishes, she looks over at us like, you pieces of shit. I
just saw the alkali thing when she said pieces.
Damn it! We don't bring them up. We actually have a rule not to bring them up, but I think this is one case that is appropriate. I'm going to show you guys something right now. I do apologize for saying this word. I'm not saying it to bring anything up. I just want you to see something. Trump. Where is he? Are you still here? Are you still here, Paradise? Son of a bitch. That's okay. He'll see. I'll tell him that this happened. Guys, once again, Trump. I believe, and I do apologize for breaking you out of character. It is true that you guys are the only ones who can create an ASL sign, correct? Deaf people are the only people that can create the name signs. Pandez, Kage, were on stage during a Who's Line panel, and Pandez mimicked Trump by doing. And all of a sudden, the Wall Street Journal had an article about the new ASL sign for Trump. Furries created things. And I could not be more proud of you. Thank you, Pandas.
Okay, a quick interjection, a very, very quick interjection. We're a bunch of assholes up here. We say some things, yeah, they're racist, they're insensitive, but there's no hate behind it. Please remember that. I am the first person that will not tolerate somebody who says these things with hate behind it. You must always remember the intention to a person's words, not the words themselves. For example, with my dear friend here, whom I have grown. It's the Asian people song, everybody sing along. Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong, ching chong. He's gonna kung fu tail me out the ass when I get off this stage. I can hear him inside saying, "You are fucking dead white guy." I can hear him saying that. You are fucking dead white guy.
I am so learning that from now on.
Can Asian dragons do a sign language with their noodles? Are
you trying to do the American Noodle language? Wait, did you just trump with my?
I said, can you do sign language with your noodles? Like here, it's like.
Why not we ask the expert? Let's ask the expert. Let's see, Lauren, if you'd be so accommodating, how would you incorporate my whiskers as sign language? If you'd be so kind. Don't worry, I don't bite. No idea, you say? No, you're not even allowed to replace, like this with the noodle. I just pooped myself. Yes, I just pooped myself with the mouth dildo.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, sit down.
He ain't here.
Actually,
he's my biggest fan.
Piss off, you. Oh,
This is your life now. This is what you do. I used to be somebody. Now I get drunk and things with tails laugh at me.
I was a respected scientist. I had a career and a future.
There's random porn on my phone. I don't know from who.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Badger. You're familiar with Rule 34?
Yes.
Do you want to know what you see when you put in Rule 34, Uncle Kage? Nothing.
Uncle Kage, my friend, you are wrong. Raise your hand out there if you got drunk and curious and typed in Rule 34, Uncle Kage. No. I see a few hands, Kage. According to the furry fandom, damn. That's not during the panel. Dude, you can't get hard on stage.
my convention, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get hard on stage, and next up, Boozy Badger does the can-can. Do not type that, Jesus Christ, how do you
Should I agent his phone? I have a feeling it might be,
Oh, I know, he says he's great at typing with one hand. That's the cloaca.
The battery just died. That's funny. I'll charge my... So,
You
Mr.
have an
Badger,
agent
how do you
here.
find Anthrocon?
Well, you come in on 76 and get off the toll road. And then you get on
Try again, asshole.
Very, very fun. Very welcoming. As I walked around, I was talking to a couple of people from other conventions, and they were talking about, oh, well, we staff Anthrocon, we do this, we do that. And they said, the furry convention community is very incestuous. And my response was, well, I'm originally from the South, so that's absolutely nothing new. And everybody's been great. It's been a hell of a lot of fun. And I've been amazed at people going, can I get a picture with you? Because people don't want to take pictures with lawyers very often. So whenever somebody goes, oh my God, and runs towards me, I'm immediately thinking, this is how I die. And my mother is going to be so confused when they call her.
it would be the cutest, most legally responsible death ever.
You have no, my father, who's a lawyer down in Kentucky, actually called me today to ask me about a case he has. And he hears the noise, he goes, where are you? I go, I'm in Pittsburgh. What for? There's a convention. Oh, your firm pays for your legal education conventions? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
It's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, this convention has freeze booths all over, and for some reason people want to hug me all over. Oh, by the way, Dad, did I tell you I'm a badger now? Badger.
Stop it.
Thank you.
So, I was doing okay, we did check up on this guy here, because I'm not going to just like have any, whatever, Tom, Dick, and lawyer here. You are originally from Kentucky, and when I was doing some research on that area, the town you grew up in is where the toothbrush was invented.
I did not know that.
That is true. If it had been invented anywhere else, we would call it the
The
toothbrush.
toothbrush, thank you.
You didn't see that coming. I'm sorry, I just panicked. I didn't know what else to say.
It's actually really great because when I moved to Pennsylvania and somebody said, where are you from? I'd say, I'm from Kentucky. And they go, oh, you have shoes.
Yes, those are shoes.
And I would say, yes, they stop us at the border as we cross the bridge and give us one pair. So.
Don't look at me, I'm just drinking some. Okay, we got a couple more minutes. What are we gonna do in a couple more minutes?
Drink.
No.
I do apologize. The oatmeal incident was just told at Convention Horror Stories. I'm very sorry.
Wait a minute, you did convention horror stories?
Yeah, that's why I was out of breath when I came here. Your programming department hates me.
It's not just the programming department.
I'm gonna pet you slowly until you like me. Lower, Esteban. Lower.
We have a
So
rule.
soft.
When the various convention peers
when we take part in convention horror stories, the unwritten rule is you kind of check with people before you tell the stories. And the other one is allow at least 2 years to pass for it to become funny.
The other rule is make sure Uncle Kage is not there so he can talk shit about his convention.
So the question I have is, you did convention horror stories at Anthrocon. What did you talk about?
It's been a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen. I really appreciate you all. We might have talked about the time Anthrocon showed up on the 4th of July.
We do that every couple of years. What's the problem?
Not that time. The time lightning struck.
Oh, you. The year that it was 4th of July, and we were out on the roof of the convention center to watch the fireworks. But a horrible thunderstorm came in, and these killer bolts of lightning, thank you, Dr. Franklin, were like striking the flagstaffs on the convention center, and like the rails were glowing with St. Elmo's fire, and all the birds were standing around going, this is cool. And
So you're basically saying all furries are like cats.
they were, and the staff is out there, "Oh, you must go inside, please, go inside."
No! Your staff was trying as hard as they could. The staff wasn't the part of the story. It was hotel security, like,
Oh no,
no!
it was Jen Tadler, the
Yes.
manager at the convention center. That's who it was.
Look,
Yep.
you motherfuckers! I watched this poor woman going like, all right, move this way, and you're just like, oh, she's just one person. Da, 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 da. I'm behind you now. Whee!
And what finally stopped it?
Santa Claus.
Okay, Santa Claus with his naughty and nice.
Santa Claus with his head of the door side, Rennie. The head of door side, being the brilliant man he was, walked to the end of the balcony very calmly. He grabbed my arm and pulled me with him. He grabbed 3 or 4 other people. The only way you would be touched by Rennie in this situation is if you were over 6 feet tall. And we started at the very back. There could not be anyone behind us, and he screamed at the top of his lungs, "You shall not pass!" And like a wave of destruction, we started herding cats. And your liaison, this wonderful woman who has been helping us out so much throughout the weekend, went up to Rennie and just said, "Is it too furry for me to say that I love you?"
Just as an aside, you've probably seen Rennie. He goes by Renegade. He is Santa Claus. He is a right jolly old elf with his, cheeks, rosy and, cherry, whatever the Billy, that stuff.
Yes, enjoy the meeting, kid.
He is your Nash Father Christmas. You just want to go up and tell him what you want for Christmas. He is Santa Claus incarnate, down to the little, twinkle of Christmas magic in his eye.
And Christmas magic is his hate of all of you.
He likes all of you. He does keep a naughty and nice list. And do remember, little Santa Claus here was a U.S. Army Airborne Ranger and did 3 tours of duty in Vietnam. Do not fuck with him.
Not a joke.
No. There's a story. Okay. If you ever want to get some entertaining stories from the door side, go up and say, what can you tell us about Renegade? And they will tell you the stories. Their stories, the door side stories traditionally all start the same way. No shit, there I was. One of my favorites was at a convention in your town, in Chicago. And Renegade was on his way. He didn't have a hotel room in the main hotel. He was like the DoubleTree, the equivalent of our DoubleTree.
and he was walking down to go to the main hotel, and a young local fellow jumped out from an alley with a knife and said, quote, "Give it up, old man," end quote. And Renegade said, "Oh, son, you're in the wrong line of work," and started walking around him. The young man lunged at Renegade with the knife and found himself face first against a dumpster with his arm wrenched up behind his back, and this little Santa Clausy beard in his ear saying, "I told you, son, you're in the wrong line of work." And Rennie took the knife away, and as was described to me, went back to the main hotel with the knife, went up to Conops, opened his box, threw the knife in with all the others, and closed it and went on to his duty station. Do not fuck with Renegade, trust me.
You're a lawyer?
No, I'm not.
Oh, him!
Oh, sorry. What's up?
Not him. Did you just look at him? Ooh, you're not doing too good up here, buddy.
Say something quick. Oh, hi.
My life is spiraling
Mom!
out of control.
I'm not.
It's a mouse. It's a... Oh!
Ba-bomb!
It is a bomb.
Oh, no.
You're a
He's right. What is it? What
That's
is it?
an F-bomb.
Oh! Beat me to it. Beat me to it. Are you trying to tell us that we are bombing on stage? But you see, the thing is, we...
Oh, hold on. How many degrees do you have?
2.
Okay. She ran up here
Yeah.
and lobbed a little bomb at you with the word F on it.
Yes.
She dropped the F-bomb.
I know. I saw
Okay.
that. Dude, I got doctor in front of my name. I know what you're talking about, right?
It's okay, I have Esquire after mine, because
Because you have Fifth Esquire. But you only read the articles. I know.
I hate you all.
Speaking of bomb, I only learned this about the first Super 8.
What the fuck?
Just before, okay, your safety and your security is of paramount importance to us. Before the fursuit parade, the Pittsburgh police brought a bomb-sniffing dog and they walked the parade route. The bomb-sniffing dog decided to drop a bomb of its own.
So that explains the hazmat team earlier.
The cleanup was it was like right before. So it was like, quick, we gotta clean it up. They weren't able to clean it up. If you look at videos of the fursuit parade, in the street, in 10th Street, just for inexplicable reasons, which are now explicable, you know those signs Visit Pittsburgh made up that say, "I love, furs, Pittsburgh loves furs"? One of them is duct taped to the street.
Oh, I see that.
Bomb disposal.
Clearly, you've never heard the story about what happened at Camp Farrell up in Ontario, Canada.
Oh, does everybody know what Camp Farrell is? Camp Farrell is the furry summer camp. It takes place in the wilderness of Canada. Help me.
Algonquin Park in Ontario, Canada.
Yes, that place. Go on.
So, you may not have heard the story. In fact, the story is not exactly well known, but I figure that if we're talking about dogs and dropping bombs, this one dropped its appreciation, if you can get what I mean. What we had was one of our locals up there in Ontario, Canada. He was attempting feral as well, and he was minding his own business, being furry, giving out hugs, such as all fursuiters do, when the camp guard dog decided that this guy was clearly much another dog of its same species, and decided that it had been pent up a little too long.
Is this really how we want to end this show?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, but yes, this was a classy panel, was it not?
Was.
Hold on. Old alcoholic and fat alcoholic do not make for a classy show, my friend. Let's talk about the cat.
Dog.
I wasn't listening.
Carry on.
What do you mean, carry on? Oh, carry on with that episode, yes. The guard dog essentially met with the fursuit. It greeted it very enthusiastically. It greeted it in the same way that one would greet a fursuiter that they found excruciatingly hot. It's not like you've ever seen that before at Anthrocon, have you?
No. So what wound up happening?
Well, let's just say that we didn't know the fursuit had stripes until after that goddamn minute.
And there is a drop down on fur affinity for that, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of whoever the charity people are again,
Hope
awesome people, the awesome Hope Haven Farm and Sanctuary, we would like to thank all of you for your generosity and your attention. Please thank Mr. Tien Long, Mr. Alkali Bismuth, Mr. Brucey Geisler, Esquire, and your humble host. It has been our pleasure to entertain you today, and we're going to go backstage and prepare for, sadly, the closing ceremonies of Anthrocon 2017, which will take place at 5:30 in this very room. We shall see you there.